Hey guys, Sam here, welcoming you back to the Bradford City Road to Glory career mode. In today's episode, we kick off with a game away against Rochdale. Away games in League One, always going to be very challenging. And we came into this game hoping for the best pretty much. It was the first game, so the team really didn't know how they were going to fare, how they were going to gel, of course, with the two new signings, Harrison Reed and Sam Gallagher, both coming from Southampton, and we didn't really know how they were going to gel and how we were going to play this new formation, or not really a new formation, the formation, and we didn't know how we were going to play. So the 4-2-2-2 with the defensive midfielders and the slightly less wide wingers, I guess. In my opinion, they seem to cut in a bit more. They seem to be a little bit more narrow than when it's a 4-4-2. Which, you know, is not the best. And straight from the get-go, Rochdale with a goal. As you can see, the cross comes in, headers it down to his teammate, which is an easy slot in. Nothing Pickford can do. And it was just way too easy. I'm not sure what the centre-backs were doing there, allowing him to just header it down to his teammate. We were 1-0 down against Rochdale, and we needed a comeback, so pretty much it seemed like defensively it wasn't too bad, and going forward is where we really struggled. But Gallagher here with a couple of beautiful touches and slots it away in the top left corner. Yeah, and the main thing that going forward is just there's not enough pace. That's the one thing I noticed going into this game, or not going in, during this game I noticed it. But I didn't want to switch anything up. I wanted to see how the 4-2-2-2 would do. And Sam Gallagher there with a beautiful goal. I had to show highlights of that. Goalkeeper just had to watch it. It was an absolutely insane run, a couple of great touches, and he just slotted away way too easily. Not here, catches the other team in possession and cuts in beautifully, and he's making the run, picks out Gallagher, and this time Gallagher cannot finish. The goalkeeper with a good save. You can see here Gallagher just tries tucking it in. From the replay you can see it. It was a great run from Knott, it was a great ball, and Gallagher just tried tucking it on the right-hand side, and the goalkeeper was up to the challenge. And going into half-time, we went in 1-1, with a game that didn't produce too many chances. 3 shots for us, 2 shots for them, and it was quite an even game. Again, away from home, you know, you always try and pick up at least a point, and that's what we were aiming for. A bit of panic here, and Rochdale make it 2-1. It didn't let me select the player that I wanted to, and I was kind of running with like 6 different players there, and it just I could not close him down quick enough. Just too much space there. Someone should be tightening up on him, and it's across the body, and Pickford just I feel like he could have made it, but he was a bit wrong-footed. As you can see, he was leaning to the other side, so I don't blame him too much. But yeah, 2-1 away. 2-1 down away from Rochdale, not the best position to be in. Clark nearly putting away a header, and he just couldn't do it. Crosses coming in. Here we go. Oh, we're going to score? No, we're not. I mean, so many chances here where it seemed like we were going to score, but we weren't able to. Gallagher here, beautiful cut in, and he just fluffs it up. He snatches at the shot. He's not cool, he's not calm or collected, and he just puts it high and wide from Gallagher. On his unpreferred foot, fair enough. But you expect him to be troubling the goalkeeper a little bit more than that. And Rochdale here in the 90th minute trying to put the game to bed, and we were trying to come back. As you can see here, Mariah on the right wing, that ball just goes astray. Gallagher, it seems like he can run through, but unfortunately he doesn't have enough pace. Again, one of the problems going forward, not enough pace, and unfortunately we don't get the chance to equalise again, and it finishes 2-1 to Rochdale. And it goes down as a loss for the first game of the season, which is not good at all. As you can see, it was a pretty even game. 5 shots, 3 on target for both of us. Only 1% possession difference. Our passing was at 93%. And the Man of the Match award went to Little, who picks himself up a vote in the MVP award. Of course, my vote stays hidden. I voted for a player. Could have been Little, could have been someone else, you never know. But EA's vote goes to Little, so he gets 1 vote on the board, which is good to see. That MVP award kicking on. A lot of people were concerned that I was copying the Master Bucks, but I assure you, his idea is not as original as you think it is. First off, he got that from the Brownlow medal, which is for AFL, Australian football. It's not an original idea, but I wasn't even trying to copy that. I just wanted to have an MVP award just to spice things up. So for those couple of commenters who were a bit concerned that I was copying the Master Bucks, I'm really not. But yeah, I digress. We go into a cup game against Bury. I believe this was the J-Paint Trophy, which I think League 1 and League 2 are in. I don't know if the championship teams are in it, but I know League 1 and League 2 are in it. So we were in the J-Paint Trophy. We switched up the team a little bit, got a couple of our other players like this guy, Meredith, an Australian left-back who has a lot of pace and definitely someone I want to try. Sets up Mariah for a shot, but it goes wide. I'm not sure if that's how you pronounce his name, by the way. He's Portuguese. I believe it's Mariah. I believe the S is silent, but you guys can let me know in the comments below if you are Portuguese or if you know how to pronounce Portuguese names. M-O-R-A-I-S. I think it's Mariah. But nevertheless, not many chances in the Bury game. 0-0 at half-time. As you can see, only the one shot from Mariah that went wide. And the one thing I noticed with Bradford City, and the one thing I've noticed just with the Football League 1 is that, you know, it's not about fancy football. It's not about putting 4, 5, 6 goals away past your opponent. It's about grinding out results, really. It's about 4-4-2, passing it around, trying to just be patient with the build-up, and that I kind of tried reenacting that. As you can see, Meredith just blitzing through the defense here, sends in the cross, Clark's in the middle, but he can't win the header. But what a run that was from Meredith. Darby now our right back, and the fullbacks really getting involved. That's what I really enjoyed. Finds Hansen, who makes a run. As you can see, he's got acres of space. He's not the quickest, but neither are the defenders. Hansen doesn't put it away, and then it falls to Clark. Surely he's putting it away. No, he's not. The goalkeeper with an incredible double save in the 80th minute, keeping Bury in the game. What a beautiful piece of goalkeeping that was. As you can see, we brought off Knott and Clark for Reed and Zoko. Francois Zoko, a bit more pace, not too terribly quick, but he's more pacey than Hansen, Clark and Gallagher. And as a fourth choice striker coming off the bench, he can really make a good impact. So I decided to bring him on. And as you can see here, he gives the ball to Yeats. Yeats crosses or cuts in and then passes it to Reed, who just slashes at it. And it goes into the back of the net, making it 1-0 in the 88th minute. Zoko, who found Yeats in the beginning, was making some incredible runs and opening up a lot of space. He also dragged the defender with him, which allowed Reed to come in. So Zoko really is a very good impact substitute player. That's what I've really noticed. And he sets up a beautiful chance for Harrison Reed, who just smashes that in. There's no chance of a double save there. Reed opens up his account for us as well for Bradford City, albeit it's in the cup, but still opens up his account. Yeats now on the left-hand side in the 90th minute. We're just pretty much trying to waste time here. Cuts in, and look at this run from Yeats, right? He just you think he's trapped, and then boom. Look at that. Yeats puts it away 2-0. What an incredible run that was I believe he's quite an experienced player. Not sure how long he's been at Bradford, but when I initially saw Yeats, I wasn't too impressed with his stats. He's a left midfielder with not too much pace, but he's growing on me. He's growing on me, definitely, and he'll be featuring a lot more in the later episodes. But that was an incredible run. That little drag back, and then through his, he just doubled back, came back, and then scored and made it 2-0. 2 goals in the last 3 or 4 minutes of the game, made it 2-0 to us, and we continued. Yeats picking himself up the Man of the Match award. Of course, he got a goal and assist in that game in the last couple of minutes. He was a very good player. As you can see, Reed also got an 8.0 rating, but I gave the vote to Yeats simply because he had the actual golden ball, Man of the Match award next to him. I was considering giving him both votes, but I thought at the end of the day, the Man of the Match was Yeats. He got the award, so he got a vote, and Reed did not. Of course, only EA's vote. You still don't know who I voted for. And yeah, the last game of this episode was at home in the league against Port Vale. Of course, the first home game for us this season. Against Port Vale, we were looking for 3 points. When you're at home and you're challenging for that top 6, you have to win the home games. They're so important. Little here picks out Reed, who made a beautiful run. Look at this hold-up play. Just muscles it. Waits for Hansen, who makes a beautiful run and tucks it home. Easy as you like for Hansen. It was a sitter for him. Thanks to Harrison Reed, who was absolutely brilliant throughout that play. I can't emphasize, yes, Hansen scored the goal, but I can't emphasize enough how instrumental Harrison Reed was to this goal. Look at that hold-up play. He's not the biggest guy, Harrison Reed, but wow, did he show some tenaciousness there, and he just doubled back. Well, not really double back, he just like passed it back to Hansen, who was making a beautiful run. Great communication, and we go 1-0 up nice and early in the game against Port Vale, who tried pretty hard to get back into the game, but at half-time, not too many chances were created. Again, the same theme of that classic 4-4-2, passing it around, patient football. You know, there's not many chances created in the league. There's not going to be, you know, 7-goal thrillers. But that's the thing with Bradford City, is it's a road to glory. You know, we got to start out grinding out results. 1-0 for me is as good as a 3-0 right now. You know, 1-0, 3 points. It's all about points. You know, it's not necessarily about results for me right now. It's about getting to that top 6, getting promotion, and getting into the championship. That's really what the goal is. And if we could get into the championship next season, that would be insane. I'm not expecting to make the top 6, but that is the goal, to get to that qualification knockout rounds. As you can see, Zoko played through here, making a brilliant run. He doesn't have the most pace, Zoko, but he has more than Hansen, Clark, and Gallagher, and what a finish that is. Talk about an impact substitute, a super sub, if you will. Zoko, what a goal that is. Made a beautiful run, cut in, got past his man, as you can see. The defender couldn't do anything about it, tried sliding, and the keeper just could not save that. Look at that bend. Great work from Zoko. Make it 2-0 and putting Port Vale away. And there we go. Port Vale tried to get back, but here the shot goes wide. And they tried, you know, as much as we dominated the game, in my opinion, they definitely did try, but their shots just weren't on target. They didn't trouble Pickford enough. Pickford's not the best goalkeeper. He's quite a high-rated goalkeeper, but he's not the best. And here in the last couple of minutes, we tried to just get another goal for the goal difference purpose. As I told you, a 3-0 for me is the same as a 1-0, so it didn't really matter too much if we scored here or not. And as you can see, we did not, and we went away with a 2-0 win. 5 shots, 3 on target for us, 5 shots, 2 on target for them. So as I was saying, their shots weren't troubling Pickford enough, in my opinion, and that was the difference between us and them, is that we were able to trouble the goalkeeper. And Zoko picks himself up a Man of the Match award, which gets him a vote in the MVP race from EA Sports, so he gets another vote, and it was a great performance. And just before the episode ends, I tried to get Lloyd Isgrove on signing because I felt that we lacked a bit of pace on the wing. He's a very quick right midfielder, youngster from Southampton. We are just leeching off Southampton, and we'll see what he says in the next episode, where we play Swindon away to open up the next episode. If you enjoyed it, leave a like down below and subscribe. Quickly to update you guys on the MVP race. I'm going to show this off at the end of every single episode. 1 vote for Zoko, Little, and Yeats. Not in any particular order, I just happened to put them that way. But yeah, if you guys enjoyed the episode, leave a like, subscribe. Hopefully I'll get these out more consistently. Sorry it took so long. But I hope you guys enjoyed, and I will see you guys in the next one.